guys, so I wanted to do a little bit of a glittery kind of thing for you today. It's rose gold. I wanted to test out what I'm gonna do on New Year's because I'm wearing like a rose gold kind of outfit, I think. Might change my mind, not sure. So I thought I would try to see what makeup look I wanted to do that night. So this is what I ended up with. It's not too crazy, it's like nice and shimmery. And yeah, if you guys want to see how I did this look, then keep watching. So I just washed my face and put on my Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream, which is my moisturizer that I use every day now. Love it. I've used like heaps of it and I haven't even had it for that long. And now I'm gonna get started. So first I'm gonna use this Instamatte thing. It's by Body Shop. I saw someone else use it in a video and I thought it looked really cool. So I bought it and I've used it a couple of times and I really like it, so I'm going to use that today. You just need like a little bit and it just like mattifies your face. It's like a primer. I'm just going to put that everywhere. So next I'm going to go on with my foundation. I know I've been using the Dior Air Flash for ages now, but I started using this one again, my Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. I have had this for so long. I used to use it all the time. I think I've used it in one of my old videos. Yeah, it was my favorite for ages and I just started using it again randomly and I literally love it so much. Literally, I need to stop saying that. Yeah, I love it. And this is the shade 5.5 and I'm just using this Iconic London flat foundation brush and I'm just gonna put it everywhere, like so much. I like pat it on, kind of like pat and sweep, kind of both. I love this foundation. I feel like it sets a tiny bit darker than when you put it on, like it oxidizes or whatever it's called. Oh, I just poked myself in the eye. So just putting that everywhere and down on my neck as well a little bit. I feel like it might be a little bit light for my body at the moment, but it's okay because I'll be warming my face up. I've been in the sun a lot lately, but I always have like super high SPF on my face. And I always have SPF on my body, but only just a little bit, and sometimes I don't, which is not good. Next I'm gonna do concealer. So I'm just gonna spot correct a little bit and I'm using my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in medium and I'm just gonna put it on this iconic little brush that looks like that, my favorite brush in the world. So any like dark marks or anything like that, I just do it super lightly wherever you feel like you need a little extra, like if you have any pigmentation or scarring or pimples, that kind of thing. Okay, now I'm going to contour and highlight. Contour, highlight. For contour, I've been using Kim Kardashian's KKW Beauty, this stick. I forget what this stick is. Oh, it's medium contour stick. And I actually love it so much. And I like this color because it's not super dark, so it's like easy for me because I'm not like a contour pro. I feel like it's like super easy to blend. So I just do it underneath my cheekbones. And then around my face. So I don't know what I'm singing. And then under my jaw. So that's pretty much what I do. I might do my nose as well, actually. I do my nose sometimes, not often. But while I'm here, I just may as well. I actually love this stick so much. And then for highlight, I'm just going to use my NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer in Custard. I can't find any of my normal size ones, so this is just my little travel one. And I'm going to do that to conceal under my eyes. I feel like not a lot comes in this one. And then I'm doing my forehead. And down the bridge of my nose just a little bit. And then above my lip. And then my chin. Okay, so I just went and wet my beauty blender. And I'm gonna buff out my highlight. And then I'm going to use this brush by Iconic London. It's one of their like sculpt brushes, and I'm going to use this for my contour. I always use this brush. I don't probably hold it correctly, but I love this brush for when I do contour. I'm just going to buff this out a bit, and then I'm going to use my beauty blender again and like blend it all. And I'm gonna buff out everything. I might just use my fingers for my nose, and then I'm just gonna buff it all out. So yeah, I like a super subtle contour, like it's nothing crazy. You could do it a bit more if you wanted to. So now, what's next? Gotta do my highlight. My Iconic London Illuminizing Drops. This is the original color. Oh, I love it so much. So I'm just using that like pretty much lots of places, like because I just want to be a glowing goddess. Oh, that's a bit much. And so is that, but it's okay. Now I'm gonna blend that all out with a damp beauty blender. I put a bit too much on my nose, but that is a-okay. I love it. I feel like it gives such a natural glow, kind of. You could even put it, just like mix it in with your foundation, and I feel like that would look really good too. It would just add like the glow. Now I'm using my Laura Mercier translucent powder. I swear this like never runs out and I use it so much. And I just put it in the lid and I use a dry beauty blender. I see some people use a damp one, so I guess it doesn't really matter, but I just use a dry one, and I like dab it on and just pack it on under my eyes and in the middle of my forehead. I'm gonna use even more, just a tiny bit more, just a little. And I even let some of it go, like do it a bit on the sides of my nose. Now we're just gonna leave that for a little bit, and I'm gonna do my brows. Alright, so for my brows, I'm going to use this Ash Blonde Amazonian Clay by Tarte. As I told you guys in my last video, in my last makeup video, I don't do a lot of stuff for my brows, like every single day, my everyday makeup. I don't do anything anymore because I already have them microbladed, and I like the more natural look for them now. But since I'm doing like full today, I think I am going to do a little bit. So I'm just going to go like from here and just really lightly. I'm using this Dose of Colors winged liner brush for my eyebrows. But I'm just gonna super lightly like fill it in. Actually, I'm gonna brush it first. I love brushing my eyebrows. Is that weird? And I'm just gonna do like some strokes. So I'm just gonna do like underneath first. I'm not gonna do like on top, I'm just gonna do underneath and then like, let's see, and then like fill it in. This eyebrow is a bit more like spiky than the other one, so I'm just gonna try and add a bit more to this one, even it out a little bit. Okay, so then I'm just gonna conceal underneath. So now I'm using this Dose of Colors concealer brush. So I'm just doing this to highlight underneath and also just give it a little bit more definition. And then I'm just going to do it all over my eyeball too. And then I'm going to set it after too. Okay. set my eyelids with a bit of powder, I'm just going to use this iconic like flat disking brush, and I'm just going to use that to set my eyelids with my Laura Mercier translucent powder again. And I'm just going to pat a bit of that on, like not much at all. And then last but not least for my brows, I'm using my MAC Brow Set Gel. It's just a clear gel. And I'm just brushing these brows. I never used to use like a brow setting thing, but I feel like it actually makes the biggest difference. Okay, so I'm just gonna now get rid of all this powder. Yeah, I'm gonna brush it away, but as I brush it away, I'm also gonna put it on like the other spots that I didn't actually like place it on. So as I brush it away underneath, I'm also just gonna put it around my whole face. Now for bronzer. Once again, I'm using my Marc Jacobs The Bronze. This one in 104 Tantastic, the Marc Jacobs Omega Bronze, and I'm using my Marc Jacobs The Bronze brush. Putting it in my cheekbones and just a bit around my face, warm up my face a little bit, and emphasize that contour a bit more. And a little bit under my jawline. Now I'm going to do blush. I used a different blush for like the first time the other day, and now I've used it a couple times since. Crazy times. I really like this one. It's the MAC Peaches Sheer Tone Blush, and it looks like that. It's like a peachy color, and I just use my same Dose of Colors tapered blush brush and put a little bit on that, and then just super lightly. A little goes a long way with this blush, and it's very buildable, which is why I love it. Now for highlight, the favorite part of it all. I think I'm gonna use this one, which is Dior Nude Air Luminizer. Looks like this, and it's 001 is the color, and I'm just gonna put it right there and a little bit up here, you know, the usual spots. I love my NARS one as well, but I have so many different ones that I love, so I like just switch between them all the time. So I put it down the bridge of my nose, top of my lip, and I put it on my finger and put it in the corner of my eyes. So I'm just doing like so much, like layer on layer, because I want to be super glowy. Next we are doing eyeshadow. First I'm just gonna go in with this Stila Eyes Are the Window shadow palette. This is the Soul palette. These are the colors, and I'm just gonna use this color here first as my like transition shade, and I'm using my NARS 44 brush. So I'm just gonna put that as like my transition shade, and just pretty much everywhere. I never really use this palette, but I really like this color. I feel like when you have makeup you like, you always use the same exact thing like all the time. Well, that's what I do. So I'm just doing like a few layers, so I deepen it up a bit and just keep doing it in and above the crease and out in the outer V, and I'm going to do the same on the other side. Just going to do that color on the bottom as well using the same brush. So So next I'm going to get a bit of a smaller brush. This one is the Zoeva Luxe Petite Crease. This brush here. And I'm going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. And I'm just going to use that colour there, red ochre, but I'm literally using like the smallest amount because I feel like this palette's so like pigmented. And I'm just putting that in the crease. And also in the corner. So just super lightly, once again. I'm just going to use my other brush that I used before and blend that out a bit because that is like so pigmented. Just going to do it in the exact same spot that I just did that. Okay, now I'm going to use the same Zoeva brush and I'm going to put it a tiny bit underneath. Now I'm going to use an even smaller fluffy blending brush. This is the SL Miss Glam Precise Crease P25 brush. Just a little one like that. And I'm going to use red ochre again, just a tiny bit. And I'm going to do that in the same spot. Like, it's good to do it in stages, like do just layers and layers, because then it looks more smooth and blended. I'm going to get my concealer brush and I'm going to do like a tiny bit of a cut crease, not like, I don't know, I'm going to do a little bit of a cut crease, and I'm using this Becca Ultimate Coverage Concealing Cream in Honeycomb. Oh, I feel like I shouldn't use this concealer. I need like a creamier one. Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm gonna use my NARS concealer again because it never does me wrong. And I'm just putting it on my eyelid. I've already made a little bit of a mess, but you know, I'm not a pro at this, that's for sure. So you do want to try and be neat, but you know it's not the end of the world. And I'm also going to blend it out a bit after. This makes a good base for when you're doing like glitter or something super shimmery. It makes it just stand out more. So I'm just going to go back in quickly with that SL Miss Glam crease brush, and I'm just going to blend that out a tiny bit, like the edges. I don't want it to be harsh. I'm not doing like a harsh cut crease, which you totally can do, but that's just not what I'm doing today. And now for the fun part, I'm going to be using this Lit eyeshadow glitter. Lit is the brand. It's the color Oprah and it's size number 2. So it's just glitter like this and it's so pretty. I love the color. I'm going to use my concealer brush again, and I'm going to use this Liquid Sugar Sprinkles base, which is like a glitter base, I guess. I just want the glitter to like stay on, so I'm just gonna put it in this like plastic thing so I can like see. So I just put like a few drops in there, and I'm just dabbing a tiny bit onto this, and then I'm going to dab that into the sprinkles, and I'm just going to like paint it on. So I just keep adding more of the glue. And I bought these glitter things so long ago, but if I remember correctly, it was like super cheap. I love this one because it's like a really fine glitter, like it's not the big chunky one. And I mean, I like those too, but I love like a really just thin shimmery glitter. Okay, So I think that's good. What I haven't done is eyeliner, but I kind of like it without eyeliner. You guys know, as always, I have my eyelash extensions. So yeah, if I didn't have them, I would put on some falsies. I'm gonna put some eyeliner on the bottom. This is my NARS Velvet Eyeliner. It's just a black one. And I'm gonna put up my waterline. I'm also just gonna put a little bit of my Dior Luminizer. I'm gonna put a little bit of that underneath my brows, which I forgot about. I feel like I always forget like random little steps. For lip liner, I'm just gonna use MAC lip pencil in Whirl, just like this pinky color. Now I'm just gonna try this color. It's the Too Faced Melted Matte in Cool Girl. I usually use birthday something or something, I forget what it's called. So I'm gonna try it. And of course you could do like a gloss if you want, but I feel like gloss just never even looks good on me. And then last but not least, my Urban Decay De-Slick makeup setting spray. And we're done. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.